Oh. DAZN picks up Julio Cesar Chavez, senior and junior, this Friday. They want you to pay for a Julio Cesar Chavez exhibition. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We back again. Shout out to everybody who left the Super Chat, everybody who left a donation, all the Patreon, all the channel members. We working. I swear we working. Now, you know, I'm gonna have to bring it back. Here's what they think about you. Here's what they think about you. DAZN verified page. Let's jump right in the mix. Smash the like button if you could. It says it's a double fight week, and then they put it in Spanish 4 hours ago. DAZN on their verified page says Julio Cesar Chavez versus Jorge Arce, part 3. They're going to be televising this card. This is taking place Friday, September 25th in Mexico. And they got Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who is indefinitely suspended, right? Indefinitely suspended in America. So he has to fight in Mexico. Chavez Jr. suspended. Let's see if that pulls it up. Boom. ESPN, July 18th. So Julio Cesar Chavez's son is on the undercard. His dad is fighting an exhibition with a guy he's already fought twice, which, if you guys know, I'll bring up exhibition in a minute. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. suspended indefinitely for refusing a drug test. So this was July 18th, 2020, just so you guys know what's going on. I'd like to give you guys the news, new media. Now, exhibition, we'll start there. By definition, exhibition. A public display of works of art or items of interest held in the art gallery, a display demonstration. So Floyd, he's done them where he's gotten, you know, he fought tension or whatever, and he got millions of dollars for it, but it doesn't count against your record. Chavez Jr., I think his is a regular pro fight, but this is what DAZN has decided to air for Friday. They have several months in this pandemic where they had no fights. They're being sued by Canelo, and this is what it's come to. It says it's a double fight week, right? Bradis versus Dorticos, you know, which is part of the World Boxing Super Series. Realistically, this should have happened last year. So it's just now concluding the cruiserweight tournament for whatever reason. And this is their schedule. $20 a month, $100 a year. And this is what it's come to. You're charging people $20 for Julio Cesar Chavez exhibition, and then his son's on the card, who's suspended in America, can't get a license in America right now for failure to complete a drug test when VADA pulled up at the Freddie Roach gym. So he's fighting in Mexico, and you know, this is what they're broadcasting. And the crazy thing is, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., obviously he's had his ups and downs, but Chavez Sr., he's a legend. So I don't know the popularity of this fight. But the first two fights with Arce, the exhibition fights, they weren't picked up by DAZN. You know, they've already fought twice. They weren't picked up by DAZN. So they're just jumping in the mix all of a sudden, and they're doing it like, I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but today's Monday, September 21st, right? This fight is September 25th. How, from a business perspective, these people at DAZN have lost their mind, the people up top. September 21st, Monday. This fight is Friday, September 25th in Mexico, so I have no idea what time it's even going to start in the different areas of the U.S. where they're trying to pitch this, because they don't have a DAZN Mexico already established. This fight is already being televised, I believe, from Azteca TV, or it'll be another broadcaster. So this is DAZN USA. So they already have people that have the rights to broadcast this exhibition over in Mexico. It's not going to be DAZN in Mexico. But this is what you're pitching to Americans. A main event with a legend, but it's an exhibition. And you had nothing to do with the first two fights. And I'll get to the comments in the section, but they were not pretty. They were not pretty. Here's what they think about you. This is looking bad. This is looking desperate. And a lot of people were talking about Gary Russell Jr. and Devin Haney. I told you on my channel, LSI. Let's see it. If it's a great fight, brilliant fight. If they can make it happen, make it happen. But there's a lot of stuff going on at DAZN, and I told you I wasn't optimistic. We'll just say that. I wasn't optimistic that the fight will get done. Not to say Devin Haney or Gary Russell, I don't believe either one of them are ducking each other like some people. I think they truly would fight each other, but the business got to make sense too, you know? And that's what I've said from the beginning. And with all the stuff going on at DAZN, this is what they're putting on, you know? This is what they're putting on. So I seen difficulty, we'll say, getting this fight or that fight over the line. You know, you got a PBC dude, limited amount of time before November 7th. Gamboa was already in the picture. It's probably going to be cheaper, you know, just the politics, basically. So let's look at the comments for Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and his dad. DAZN is getting desperate, showing Chavez Sr. as a main event and wanting Canelo versus UFC fighters. I'm glad. Shout out to Chewy. That's hilarious, man. That's why I opened up laughing, because this is just appalling. I have no idea who's in charge of DAZN. If I was whatever, Lynn Blavinik, I will fire a lot of people at this point, because they're running you two in the ground. I said this from the beginning. I've been in boxing. When DAZN first came out, I had questions. I told you that. But they should have just paid me money, you know, because I put my best foot forward, and I know they wouldn't have been in this type of predicament. It's just silly decision after silly decision. Bro, we're in a pandemic year. So by default, a lot of months, nobody could have live events. Showtime has a killer schedule. This week, you have the Charlo doubleheader. Great fights. Charlo Derevyanchenko, Charlo Rosario, undercard, Brandon Figueroa, etc. Pay-per-view, Showtime, good card. Fox has a great lineup, you know, fights to keep you busy. Like we had Ugas and Sean Porter. Then obviously the big fight, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. We're still waiting to hear when Andy Ruiz and Chris Arreola, if that fight's still going on, etc. But I like it. I like the schedule. Even Top Rank, their schedule's been kind of light in this pandemic, but the great fight, Teofimo Lopez versus Lomachenko. And this is what DAZN is giving you. And they're charging more than ESPN Plus, which you can use my link if you want to get ESPN Plus. They have a lot of original content, docuseries, documentaries. You can get some UFC pay-per-views, boxing, etc. So use my link. It does help the channel grow in a phenomenal way. This is what DAZN is giving you. They're giving you a 58-year-old, almost 60-year-old Julio Cesar Chavez in a main event in Mexico at who knows what time in an exhibition, and his son who failed to do a drug test. Look at the comments. We will see Junior quit again. Should be fun. I might have to cancel soon. 46 likes. Here's what they think about you. You guys should really be giving Neo Inui much more attention. Oh, too bad he's on Top Rank, so that person's ill-informed. Why is Junior still allowed in the ring? He's going to quit again. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. See, look at the comments, bro. Sign a real fight in the next 30 days or I'm canceling. This dude gave them DAZN an ultimatum. He said, sign a real fight in the next 30 days or I'm canceling. Why the F is his son still in boxing? He a clown. Junior, this is bad, bro. Chavez Sr. is fighting against who? Alzheimer's. I'm sorry to laugh, but that you call Mike Harris Jr. You wrong for that, bro. Oh, wow. He said he's fighting against who? Alzheimer's. You guys really letting Senior fight? Shaking my head. Look, don't say, listen, I told you what I said about DAZN. I gave my thoughts and opinion. This is just, here's what they think about you. So don't try to blame me. I don't make these comments. These are people. I guess it's better than nothing. What the F, man? Is this real? Please tell me it's a joke. What is going on here with the cringe? Bro, poop emoji. And still no Canelo fight? Bro, DAZN has lost their ever-loving mind, bro. This is what they putting on. Canelo, they not trying to pay him what he wants. He's suing them. Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell hasn't been approved or announced to the public. And you got Chavez Jr., who ducked a drug test and just quit in his last fight with Jacobs, and his dad, who's almost 60, and he's doing an exhibition, and this is your calendar. And Eddie Hearn had the audacity to talk about Steven Espinoza and Showtime, and this is your calendar. You know, we haven't heard so much as a Usyk, Chisora. We don't know Joshua's next move. It's looking bad. Look, someone said, DAZN, I need a refund. We're going to go through some of these comments, bro. I told you. And that's why I didn't really have much faith that the Gary Russell Jr. Devin Haney fight was going to get done. There's a lot going on here. Wait, what? Laughing my off. Senior in the square circle again. I'm buying. Canceled my year renewal. Thank God. Bro, DAZN is clearly inept and they don't know what they're doing in the boxing world. I think they're hightailing it out of America and they're going to focus on their global activities and soccer and, you know, whatever else in Austria, Sweden, or wherever that is more beneficial. But this boxing stuff, it looks like this is an exit strategy, to be honest. Canelo suing. Ryan Garcia is another popular guy. He's not announced. Eddie Hearn Matchroom, the American Takeover, never happened. And that was capped. Dillian White just got knocked out. Cecilia Brækhus just lost in an upset fashion. A lot of people that won or competed on the World Boxing Super Series, from Donaire to Inoue to Regis Prograis and Josh Taylor, they all left to PBC or Top Rank. It's looking ugly for DAZN, bro. Oh man, boxing is dying. This is his second time doing it for charity. LOL, you know DAZN is struggling when they promoting Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. still, ruining boxing. This is what they think about you. Trash cans. What are you guys actually going to show the Chavez fight on DAZN? Because I can't see the fight link on the app. Bro, how do you tell somebody on Monday we're going to advertise? Like, as a real business and an LLC and a company, how do you pick up a fight and make it public on Monday that you're going to be showing a fight on Friday? This is just piss poor planning, people. This is horrible. You just said the fight's this Friday and it's already Monday midday, and you just now told people for the first time that you picking up this fight. And it's an exhibition. Man, this is ugly. Let me see a couple more comments. We'll go through some. Trash. What else? There's so many. Man, DAZN trash. Boxing need to go back to HBO. HBO, come back. Glad I canceled. Chavez Sr. going to win. DAZN is poop. Thumbs down. Damn, DAZN getting worse. I'm going to cancel soon. That's it. Cancel it is. Look, this is what they think about. This is what the fans are saying. That was a last minute notice. See, he said the same thing as me. That's a good fight. I'm glad it's finally made. What the F is this? Bro, they're making a mockery of the sport. And like, look at it. They said Canelo, he can't fight Jacobs or Kovalev. That's not considered premier opponents, but they wanted him to fight his promoter, his damn promoter, who's retired since the Pacquiao fight, Oscar De La Hoya. They want him to fight UFC fighters like Khabib Nurmagomedov and Jorge Masvidal. Oscar De La Hoya and Dana White don't even get along. How is that going to happen? You have UFC's, I guess, rival, not really rival, because we all know UFC is higher standings and the bigger fights are with UFC. But, you know, for all intents and purposes, they're not, it's like a conflict of interest. So they had Bellator at the time. How is Canelo going to fight UFC fighters? You see what I'm saying? And you don't even have a announced pay-per-view infrastructure like Mayweather when he fought Conor McGregor. This is starting to sound like a Ponzi scheme or something. Like it. People do not know what they're doing over there. You guys are going under like the Titanic. What the F is this? Chavez Jr. is a disgrace. I can't believe DAZN will show this quitter fight again. Look, these are the comments. DAZN paying for a Chavez white coat. Bro, somebody put a flame. No one cares. Canceled 2 months ago, and this just justifies my decision. A bunch of clowns. DAZN USA will be out of business in no time. So good luck in America, bruh. Someone said, hell yeah. Where are they fighting at? A retirement home? Chavez Sr., yeah. But why is Junior? He's an embarrassment. DAZN is an effing joke. Ha ha ha. I'd rather pay to watch paint dry. Which round was Chavez quit in? Bro, that's what I'm saying. And DAZN's angle is because they're fighting in Mexico and they're Mexican fighters. So they think they can somehow tap into the Hispanic market because Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. is a legend. He's a legend. And they think like, oh, okay, you know, it's going to do good numbers or something for a cheap cost. You know, we can get this fight for cheap and then, you know, get some subs off of it or some buys from it just because of there's a long-standing notion that the Latino fan base is the largest or whatever. And they tried it with Danny Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. No one really asked for that fight. But there is clear that DAZN is not in it for boxing. You know, they rather make Logan Paul and KSI type fights. They rather make Jake Paul and Innocent Gibb. They gave that its own press conference and acted like Demetrius Andre was the main event. They said the Canelo versus Kovalev and Canelo versus Jacobs are not appropriate competition, not premier opponents, but they want them to fight UFC fighters, right? They're trying to capitalize and milk the Hispanic populace, and people look at the reaction. People are like, is this a joke? Pathetic. This is effing pathetic. Just look what a terrible card. It's like weird that they even picked this up. Please make boxing great again. This is BS. We need good fights. Like father, like son, I guess. Well, this came out of nowhere. Chavez Jr. quits once again. Good thing I watch it for free. Clowns. DAZN, just give people their money back. See? We haven't had a good fight since Rona, blah, blah, blah. You guys love throwing money away. Stop paying Junior. See, look, bro, this is an embarrassment. I'm going to read a couple more. Look, someone tagged me, Boxingego. Follow me at Boxingego1. I'm so glad I canceled my subscription. Hashtag free Canelo. Poop. Not surprised. I can't believe I paid a whole year for DAZN. It's over. New media. Like I told you, this was going to be a bad look. And, you know, if you guys want to continue to support people who aren't clearly in it for boxing, you're just trying to make $1 and capitalize. I mean, this is ridiculous, bro. The first 2 fights, then why didn't you like at least get the whole trilogy and build up, you know, this saga on your network? But this is clearly a Hail Mary desperation move and trying to get a couple buys. So we'll see if it works for them. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, hi, I'm Mike Tyson, come and watch my fight. Floyd Mayweather, easy work, I'm rich. And Manny Pacquiao, yes, it's up to my promoter, just to name a few. If that's not enough, you could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All 3 apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.